Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Hey,
Another episode of Let's Get Into It. How you doing tonight, Mace?
I'm doing pretty well, pretty good, pretty good. I'm
It's
just,
been kind of stormy in here.
right, but I was just trying to get the people some legs and hips and body. Oh,
I'm obsessed with that song now.
yes.
I'm obsessed with it. It's just stuck in my head. So, it was released in 2014,
Mm-hmm.
but I think most people missed it because nobody watched that play. So nobody knew about the song. But that song is funny.
Yes, I'm so glad they dug that song up because I'm gonna be waking up in the middle of my sleep talking about legs and hips.
I was thinking about that work today, and people was telling me stuff and trying to give me prescriptions. I'm like, legs.
Right. I had to take my daughter to a doctor's appointment. I'm walking down the hall, so
They need to, like I was telling you, they need to do a remix.
yes.
Let Megan Thee Stallion hop on it.
Yes, they need to call Beyonce, see if Beyonce want to get down. I don't know if she want to get down on it, but
I think maybe Nicki Minaj would do it. She'll jump on anything. Nicki Minaj should do it.
I don't even want her on it.
You don't want, she did the Anaconda thing, so she could do the little dance that she did with.
Like
no, but for this song, you got to have real,
Yeah, she got to come through. But she's serving a lot of Bengay right now. When she was twerking in the elevator, I just smelled Bengay, green alcohol, aspartame. Like, girl, like sitting there, like you was twerking dust at this point. Stop.
So I want to say hey to everybody in the chat. Hey, Kimmy, J. Rucker,
hey,
Cheryl.
Thank you.
Q,
J. Rucker
for joining us on time. Well,
yes, it's Kimmy.
Somewhat on time. So we're going to get started on the episode. So it starts off with Tisha sitting in the car, pulling up to Black with Marceau. She's being all dramatic. Can you hop in the car? He gets in the car, and then she shows him this picture. And I don't know how he weaseled his way out of it, but he was able to switch it around on her and make her feel bad and make her blame the blogs.
I do. I know how he did it. He took practice to do this. He's a professional.
He's a professional.
See, he's no amateur. See, he went in and told her, like, he made her start feeling guilty. Like, look, don't come to me with this.
Yeah.
You coming to me with this with no type of proof, putting this all on me. You know that's my back. I know it's my back.
Is proof, right? Is the picture not proof, or is it?
Yeah, and production is shady because production had to go dig up that scene when they was away in Vegas when Marceau went in there with his back out. Like, why y'all had to dig up that scene?
I did. I was comparing. I said,
yeah, because I had to pause it. Like,
it could have been him. It really could have.
Yes, the back does look familiar.
And then he keeps giving them, like, he's gaslighting them because he's saying yes, he was in Atlanta. Then he says that he was there with a friend, and Tisha start crying. Why you start crying if you don't think something's going on? You know what I mean?
But she knows. I believe she knows something's going on. She knows, and she is feeling insecure about it. But she has to save face. She's going to sit there to the public eye and like, no, I trust my man, and I'm not going to bring this to him, no more, because my man said, I trust him and all. I trust my man and all that he do. Oh, she's an old Tina.
Yeah, she's also, I think,
you're a fool. You're in love. I don't want to see that. That's my movie.
To me, I don't think she wants to believe what's going on. So she's coming up with other excuses like y'all trying to attack her marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't nobody have anything to say about your marriage if your husband wasn't in social media every week or every month or how long?
Right. If his back wasn't, down to hotels.
And admitting it to your face that he was there with a friend. He did not go into specifics on the friend, but it's implied that it was a female friend that he was with. So I guess in their relationship, maybe it's set up to where she's not supposed to ask about certain things.
Yeah.
She didn't dig deeper into that. She just was like, she kind of let that go a little bit too easily.
All I heard was that Tina Turner and Ike Turner song playing in the background. I trust my man and all that he do, and I'll do anything that he wants me to. You're just a fool. You know you're in love. What you say?
She don't trust him that much.
Hey. She might as well have broke down into the chorus of that song in that car.
I just feel like she's not being honest with herself. Maybe it's because the cameras are watching. You don't want to be transparent. Mm-hmm. But it just seems like you're not being fully honest. Like you're getting mad at some things, but not getting mad at other things. And you're more mad at Mel than you are at Marcel. And I'm confused.
Yeah, that was very confusing.
It was weird. And you're blaming the blogs. Like the blogs, went to the hotel room and
why can't we have a happy marriage?
You can have a happy marriage.
You want us to not be happy and go to events?
What she's trying to put out there is people are jealous of her, and that's just not true. That's just not
true.
But
he was the ultimate. He said that, I don't know what, you never know what people, because people do got time, but someone just sat there and plotted and saw his post and was like, ooh, the 24th. Let me find a picture and put all this together. Like, I'm like, wow, if somebody did that, that is some extreme detective work, some frame job. Like, I'm about to call Joe Kinder, because this is like, somebody needs to solve this.
And who are you for somebody to go out of their way to make up stuff about you? I know you're reality stars, but come up with a whole story that what you're saying, it doesn't make sense. Because each time he gives more and more to the story. Now, he admitted he was in Atlanta last week. Now he's admitting that he was there with a friend. Maybe later on he's going to admit that he was there with a female friend. Or whatever.
Right, and then, by the end of the year, he'll admit that that's his back. We know you're lying, Marcel. You're a liar. We sending you to cheaters jail. That's it. You're just a liar. We don't believe nothing you say. You need more people. We don't believe you.
It's coming up in the reunion. So Q says, I thought he tried to say that he was with Chris, but he got caught lying. Chris's IG says otherwise, allegedly. Yeah, he loves to deflect. So he loves to deflect. So that's what he likes to do.
Hey, Princess.
Hey, Princess. Thanks for dropping by. So the next scene, we have Kimmy and Maurice. They're getting ready, inviting people to the housewarming party, which we're going to get to the party, but I feel like that party was dead.
Yeah.
I feel like you needed music. I needed to see more wings. I needed to see more drinks. You should have.
Right, you need to see something flowing. Yeah, because it was just sitting there like, it was real stiff, real dry. I was like,
so
it was giving saltine cracker. It was just giving saltine.
It was nice and clean in there, though. It was nice and clean. But, I mean, you could have had something going. Besides, don't wait till everybody get there. They'll be like, okay, let's pull out the Monopoly board. Y'all want to...
Right, you should have had something set up, some beer pongs, plug in a flashing light, a little disco area, turn on some music.
It didn't seem like a party. It just seemed like we were just sitting there looking at each other. But anyway, Kimmy and Maurice are planning it, and they're deciding not to. Well, Kimmy is deciding not to invite Martel.
And they had to invite him over to tell him this. They could have. I was like, you could have told me this on the phone.
Martel ain't got no other scenes he doing right now, so he really is non-existent. Really, I guess it's a way for him to not be phased out of the show. Is for him to come, because otherwise he wouldn't have any scenes. I mean, until they go to Atlanta and do whatever they're gonna do in Atlanta. But without Mel, and if you're not gonna show your baby mom on the show,
right?
You don't really have a lot, and you're not gonna get your builder's license. So
right, I need to see him in class with a pencil and some spectacles on.
Like we could see he could have used this opportunity to say, okay, my storyline is going to be I'm going back to school. I'm going to get my license. I'm going to better myself. I'm going to start this. I'm going to start that. But he's so busy on relying on other people, and And that's something I frown upon. You know, if I want to do something, I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
Right.
You know, I don't need all the backing or whatever, but if I want to do something, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So
right, and that's how you have to be. Like, and he should have shown that, because it would have showed him as a strong single man. Like, look, I made a mistake. You know, yeah, I slouched. I lived off Mel's builder's license, but now I'm getting my life together. This is what I'm doing.
And he comes across as bitter because he's always taking jabs at Mel, and I don't see Mel taking jabs at Martel that much. Even when he was,
she's you know, she does that in private.
Mm-hmm. So Kimmy invites him over. Well, they invited him over, and Kimmy is basically riding with Mel. And I know it hurt Martel's feelings, but I think he should understand that she's gonna ride with her girls on this.
If I was Martel, I'd be kind of upset too, because I know the reason why you're riding with Mel, and I know the reason why. The reason why is because of that damn picture and what I commented under that picture, because basically I co-signed the quarterback nation. That's why I co-signed it, and you don't like it, because that's why Grandma Kimmy was mad.
I mean, we're not gonna call her Grandma Kimmy. I only saw 1 or 2 gray hairs.
She is Maurice's mother.
Well, I think she's still mad about that situation, and she can't be mad at Maurice anymore because they decided to move on. That's why he's doing all these extra trips and you know, taking her out, and he's trying to apologize secretly behind the scenes for that.
Mm-hmm. She going to Miami, you know. She got her green alcohol. She got her winter green alcohol already.
Right, because if you got draws from a year ago, that means y'all don't really go out like that, or y'all don't travel as much. So now that he's apologizing, y'all going to Miami, y'all going to Atlanta, y'all going this place, y'all going that place. So it seemed to me like he's apologizing big time.
Right, yeah, because he's trying to kiss a little butt. Well, at least he knows how to kiss a little butt. He's not like his brother. At least he knows how to mess up. You know, I'm not gonna bring it up. Like, he's like his brother. I'm not gonna bring it up. But you know, I know how to kiss butt. So at least he knows the art of the pucker of the ass cheek.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because that's the real reason why she doesn't want him at the party. But not because I don't think he just keeps up drama. I don't think that he will start with Mel if he went. But I do think it'll be awkward, and just go ahead and say that. Be honest and say, "Hey, it'll probably be awkward if you and Mel are there." You know.
Yeah, but she low key said it. She said, in so many words, like, what you bring is going to be controversial. Basically, when you step in the building, people are going to start questioning, and then people may bring up that picture and like, Martel, why did you question it? You know what I'm saying? So she don't even want that. She want to live in, you know, like. You know, she's moisturizing. She's trying to stay youthful. She's like, look, I don't got time for this. No.
But I do feel like Kimmy was overcomplicating the matter in trying to explain it to Martel. You could have just simply said, hey, it's going to be awkward. You know, we really don't want it to be weird at the party. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ride with my girl on this.
I agree with when Martel, like, don't second me. Don't put me second, like, oh, well, if Mel don't come, then you could come. Like, look, just don't invite me.
It's Kimmy's event, so she gets to decide who first, who second.
Yeah, but just tell me I'm not invited. Like, just be like, look, you're not invited because you called me down to this empty ass office for what? Like, y'all don't even do business here. You don't even have no business. Like, y'all gonna call me down here just to disinvite me and then bring up the picture, and like, I would have walked away.
They could get like what Karen was trying to do in Potomac and have one person come earlier in the party and one person come at the end of the party. You know what I mean? Slide one in and
that's a disaster waiting to happen.
Huh? You said that's
a disaster waiting to happen, because just by chance they're gonna miss each other in passing. They're gonna pass by each other.
We're gonna bring you in early so we can avoid something, so we can bring somebody else in. So I don't know. But
I wouldn't even want to go if I was Martel. Like, don't invite me to none of your dry ass shindigs. You're not even Ritz cracker. You're swatine shindigs. I'm never coming again. Don't invite me. I'm not coming.
And in this conversation, he still finds a way to take a dig at Mel. Like, he's
hold on, Mrs. Rogers.
Yeah. Worried about her name change. Like, I think when you get divorced, you don't have to immediately change your name.
Well, I think it's more so for the kids. Like a lot of time, a lot of women think by holding on to the last name, it makes it whole because the kids are in school, and a lot of time it's embarrassing because I know a couple of people that, because my daughter is in Catholic school, and some people that were signing their kid up to go to Catholic school, they were like, well, we're not married and such, and certain schools question it, like private, like Catholic schools. But luckily, me and my husband are married. Well, we're married, but they didn't question that. But other Catholic schools, they want to know, like, if you're married, such and such and such, and are you a Mrs. or Miss? So a lot of times they keep the last name for the kids.
Are you telling me that these schools will discriminate against people for not being married and having kids? Okay,
a lot of Catholic schools do, but thank God my daughter's Catholic school is a little liberal. They're not too much on it because they have like Muslim kids that go to they take all religions, but certain Catholic schools, they only you have to be Catholic. You have to thing, and then you have to be married, because if they look frown upon you if you're divorced, if you're single, they're like, we don't know if little Johnny is going to be a good fit here.
That's so funny because there's a lot going on in the Catholic Church, but we
right, and that's why I said, like, whoa. So you're worried about marriage? Whoa! Yeah, I think y'all should be worried about booty holes. Yeah. Marriage.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's a lot going on. So we're moving on to the next scene. We have Wet Dog and Eyes. They're meeting up at a trampoline place because neither one of them have a storyline once again. So they're gonna film together. They're not really close. I don't think that they're close like that. So Destiny ran out of friends. So she meets up with Tiffany. I don't know why you went to a trampoline place because she don't have kids. I mean, I guess
that wet poodle that smelled like potato chips. That damn Tiffany. I knew I didn't like her. She's just up to no good.
It's not that I don't even really have an issue with her. I just don't think that she adds any value to the show.
Do you think it was okay for her to basically say like Mel is a worker? Like Mel is considering. Mel sat there like, I'm your friend and this is what I do. I'm very interested in that, and I think I can help you out as your friend. She didn't say, I want to work for you, or I'm going to be a worker and help you find your father.
I don't remember her saying that. I do. Well, she did kind of say that. She did say, Mel did say that she was going to help investigate. She did.
Yeah, because she said no. She said, well, I'll do it for you as your friend. She was genuinely concerned. Like, this is something that I do. I enjoy researching things. So I think I can help you out. I think that was a friend move for Mel to do that. But by Tiffany sitting there down there with Destiny, like, what are you trying to do, girl? Why are you saying that now?
Maybe it was to make Destiny feel some type of way because, they're not cool. So
that's what you don't do. Like, I'm not going to make you. I'm not. If I'm friends with, I could be friends with both people, but I'm not going to try to down one to make you feel better in your presence. No, not happening.
Maybe she was trying to downplay the trip, but I think a trip to Utah is a horrible idea.
But they're going to make it a girls' trip. That's what it looks like that she's leading up to.
What's in Utah?
They say it's Utah, Alabama.
It's Utah, Alabama.
Right, because I'm thinking they were talking about Utah.
Are you kidding me? So you're gonna go to a strange place in Alabama for a vacation, for a trip?
This is what
I thought it was talking about the state Utah. So
yeah, me too. I thought they was going up there Mormon. I thought her father was old Mormon sitting there like, but no. Did she say Utah, Alabama? I was like, wow.
There's really nothing in Utah, Alabama. I didn't even know it was a Utah, Alabama.
I didn't know either, and my cousin, she lives in Alabama too. She was like, you got to come down and visit. I'm like, before she moved, I'm like, I want to get down there. But I could have asked about Utah, Alabama.
That don't sound like.
She said Utah, Alabama. I do believe she said that. I'm like, Utah, Alabama.
Trip. I don't think if you're going to invite people on a trip that they should be working the entire time, and staying in some Motel 6 off that side of the highway. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
But so Tiffany asked Eyes about the event and how it went, and she asked her about how Stormy was mocking her, how she was mocking Stormy, and Destiny says that she had to speak her language. So, what do you think about that? That's why she
Destiny
did it.
is a whole trip. But I'm glad Tiffany did tell Destiny to her face, like basically, I think you were the aggressor. Like you bucked up first, you know. So, but Destiny, like, you knew what you were doing.
She knew what she was doing when she was doing that, and you messing up your own money. You the one saying you was the one crying, talking about you didn't have no money. You messing
Right.
up your
It's like she
own
knows what she doing when she goes around her friends' men's and them with them eyes.
with them
You know what
shirts
you're
on.
doing.
So they wrap it up, and I guess she invited Eyes to the trip, but I don't think Eyes is going, especially with you saying Mel is going to be there and doing all this stuff.
I think she's going to go.
Well, if
I
she
think
needs
it's
to
going to turn into a girls' trip, and she's going to go.
what how much fun are you going to have on this kind of trip? It's nothing to do where they're going.
But we can't even judge Utah, like, you know, just like we couldn't judge Surrey County, you know. We don't know about Utah, you know, Utah.
I live in Georgia. I've never heard of Utah, Alabama.
Yeah, that's what I said. I believe she said it. I hope I wasn't hearing things. Please drop down in the chat if y'all heard the same thing, because she said, I believe she said Utah, Alabama. I was like Utah, Alabama. I thought she was going to Utah.
She was talking about the state Utah, but they also said in the chat that it's Utah, Alabama. So
yeah,
good luck with that. So now we get to the housewarming. So what do you think about his house? Since you call him the Muppet. So
Fozzie house. That was, you know, I was waiting for Kermit to come out. You know, what's the other one? The Beaker and Janet.
Elmo
and Elmo wasn't even there. It was Kermit, because he's definitely Fozzie. He gives Fozzie.
Well, that's two totally different things. You talking about
the Muppets?
The Muppets.
Yes, with Kermit, Janet, Miss Piggy, Fozzie, the meat.
The more you say that, the more I see it, because when he talks, he don't really
like, I was like, every
show his teeth, so it does kind of look like a Muppet. So
it sounds like a Muppet, because I just heard the voice, like, what in the Fozzie? Fozzie, is that you? Because I love the Muppets.
But he was reading Kimmy's friends. He was like, your friends are immature, and every time I have an event that y'all start stuff, which is true.
Right.
Which is very true. Like, some of y'all are immature, like Tisha, very immature. I really was disappointed once again in your behavior. You gaslight Marcel, gaslight Tisha. Tisha gaslight her mama.
Right, she does.
Into acting out and doing things on her behalf, and it makes her feel good in a way, because she's smiling in the corner, like
she's like, get him, mama, get him.
But it looks bad. It really looks bad.
Yeah, it
does. You have to always be the clown, the public embarrassment. Like, it just
but you know what? It just looks like you can't stand up for yourself, because that same energy that your mama's giving, you need to give. Like, it would be more acceptable coming from you, not from your mother. Like, because these people are doing whatever you think they're doing to you. So I need for you to stand up and talk up and stop. Speak up, girl.
Is this how you spell it? Is it like this? Lord.
Oh, wow.
I got the spelling wrong and the state wrong.
So that's like Esau, Utah.
Utah. Well, it's Utah.
It's Utah. I thought her father was a Mormon. I was like, you know, she going down in the Mormon country. Her father's a Mormon, because isn't she mixed?
Yeah, she's mixed. So, I mean, Alabama, I don't think it's not really Mormon country, but it's really like, it sounds like it's in the deep woods somewhere.
Yeah, I said no, but I thought she was going to the state, Utah. So I thought maybe her dad was like a Mormon, and, you know, and that this is, you know, but I did not know about Utah, Alabama until she said it.
I did not know that. So we get to the party. Kimmy and Maurice are having a conversation, and in this conversation, Jalen spots tension between Kimmy and Maurice.
He ignores her in the marriage. Like, Kimmy, You are the mother in this marriage. Put your foot down. Don't let him like he just totally ignores her. Like, and he forces her to comply with his vision.
Just like his brother. His brother does the same thing, but I think Maurice at least pretends to listen. But he's
not. But he's just sitting there like this.
Yeah.
And then, okay, we're still going to do what we're going to do because I want a restaurant. She's trying to get something to help the community, help the kids.
She wants to do a community center type.
Yes, and I think that's a great idea. That's a lot of kids need that, and that's something of service, and that's probably what she wants to do. And she's probably a person of service anyway because she is a nurse. So this is something. She's a nurse, right? Kimmy?
Yeah. I don't know. Is she?
I think she's a nurse. I believe she's a nurse. Right, guys? She's a nurse.
Is she still practicing?
I think so because they said she's working like during the pandemic. Like, they was like she was, really there 24 hours working.
What do y'all think about and Stormy's t-shirt they put out and Stormy supporting LeBeric's business? Let me see what you're talking about.
He frying chicken again?
Is it Team Wife shirts? Because if it's Team Wife shirts, I'm over it. She says yes, Kimmy is a nurse. Well, good that she has her own money and her own.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's going on.
And that's what I said. She's a nurse. She seems so smart. She seems so decisive. But when it comes to Maurice, she's like, that's what I'm saying. Is it like you're trying to keep this younger man? Like
she doesn't want to rock the boat because to make it tense in the household.
Because she seems like she strengthens herself for him. Because you could tell she's a bigger personality and she's a little bit more aggressive, but she strengthens herself for him. Probably, she's playing like the submissive role. Like, okay, that's my husband. If he wants a restaurant, I'm gonna just roll with it. I'll be cooking in the background.
If this is Destiny's t-shirt line, it looks like a copy of Mel's line that she had. Remember she had those t-shirts and she had that saying, what was that saying that she had? Something about God. But it reminds me of that. It seemed like you copy whatever Mel do.
Yeah, she is. Like she's in that studio. Girl, get out.
Oh, she got the That's What's Up t-shirts. It seemed like
That's what's up.
Anything for $1. I mean, go ahead and get the That's What's Up t-shirts. I mean, I just want you to be ready at the reunion when Stormy show up. I want Stormy to get there and shake things up at the reunion. So I'm gonna need you to be about it. You selling them t-shirts, gonna be about it at the reunion. So don't be backing out and crying.
Right, and batting those eyes.
Batting those big eyes and looking at people crazy when they come at you at the reunion. So she said she got some That's What's Up t-shirts. Because I tried to look her up. Destiny took that pic with LeBeric and I died. Stormy took that pic with LeBeric and I died.
Well, oh well.
LeBeric still has his restaurant and Stormy is trying to sell his sauce in stores. What kind of sauce?
Oh, he must got some good old barbecue sauce and to go with that chicken.
What kind of sauce?
About that chicken.
Is it clumpy? Because we talked about clumpiness last week.
No, we don't want no tapioca sauce. We don't want that tapioca.
So
cream corn.
What type of sauce he's selling? Because they said Marcel sauce clumpy. So what type of sauce?
Marcel out here giving away cream corn. Cream corn.
So, and then another thing that I found interesting is that none of the guys told their wives about the Atlanta trip.
Right.
And Maurice lied again and said that he didn't know about it. I'm pretty sure he knew.
But they try to put Marcel, but Marcel is funny. Martel. He is funny. He's like, I'm going to call in the middle of this shindig and bring up this Atlanta trip and, just hang up the phone.
Yeah, because that's his only thing that he has going on is the Atlanta trip. So he's going to bring it up. He put Maurice on the spot. Maurice said, I didn't know about it. But I feel like he did. And I feel like Kimmy knows that he knew.
Mm-hmm. That's why she was so pissed off. Like, not again.
And you could tell she was pissed, but she was trying not to react because everybody, the cameras is there. And then you got all these people coming to your house. And you can't really act the way you want to act. And
Martel is the shade master. He knows what to do and when to do it. He's like, I'm gonna call right in the middle of this function, talk about the Atlanta trip, then hang up the phone, and then leave her frazzled and that and shook all through the rest of the party because that's all you could think about. Is like,
because he's the only single guy, and that's the thing. He's single, so it doesn't matter to him about the Atlanta trip. But the rest of the guys are married and they have wives, and the wives don't even know about this trip.
Tisha and especially what happened from the last trip. Like,
yeah, especially with that being a point of contention at the beginning of the season, you're gonna go to another trip to the same place and do the same thing that y'all was doing last time.
Right. I think the girls should go to Atlanta and they need to go to Utah, Alabama.
Kimmy was not feeling Martel. She wasn't. And I don't blame her. Because he keeps adding drama. So he called. He was on speakerphone. He knew he was on speaker.
Kimmy Maurice.
And I'm here for it. You blurted out about the Atlanta trip. Tisha didn't know about it either. She's sitting there looking mad at, upset.
Like, oh my God, your back is gonna be there again.
And they still have stuff that they are getting over from last time he was in Atlanta. I guess it goes a lot. So I mean that part was messy, and I felt like Maurice lied. I think he's a liar. I hate to say that, but he's come across like a liar to me. Like,
well, he is a lawyer.
Well, he's a lawyer, but he's been caught. Lawyers don't get caught in their lies. You're not supposed to.
They're not supposed to. Keyword: they're not supposed to. But he just got his license. He just passed the bar. So he's not a real professional yet. Maybe in like 7 to 10 years, he won't get caught in his lie anymore.
I also thought it was funny when people start arriving to the party. Mel is there. She's eating the heck out of whatever she's eating. Because when Tisha walks in, she's not even thinking about looking at her. She's eating whatever she's eating.
Mel is going to eat. Mel going to eat. She don't care. She going to eat.
She going to eat. Last time when she had them grapes, and then she was eating. When she was fighting with Destiny, she going
to eat.
She managed to eat off everything on that plate. So that happened, and the guys being messy and noticing the tension in the room asked Mel about Martel. And when I love her response, she was like, "Why you ask me about him? That's stupid." And continue to eat. And then they asked, they said something. They said Martel said everything is going good, and she don't even say anything. I feel like that was the best could have did, because she would have came across as bitter as what Martel is trying to make her look like. I feel like he's the one that's more bitter than she is.
Mm-hmm. And they're gonna bring up, like, Marcel is like, why are you setting your wife up to? You're gonna bring up the fact that they're not speaking. You know what's going down. Just shut up. Shut up.
But it is awkward. It was awkward. I mean, that's why I said that you should have had music. You should have had drinks out. Drinks seemed like they was in a back room somewhere in the kitchen or whatever, but you should have had that out at the table, because you had these people sitting there looking awkward in that small living room, bunched up together. And so we're going to get to the main part. Oh, well, now before we get to that, Kimmy decides that she wants to bring Destiny and Stormy together. So they go into the guest room. And I think it started off okay for the first 0.1 millisecond. Then it went left.
Yeah, I thought it was going to go smoothly, being that both of them agreed so easily to go talk. Mm-hmm. I was like, this is going to work out. Into that damn Destiny.
Well, some people may feel like Destiny is right or wrong, but if somebody is already feeling a certain type of way, you really have to be cognizant of how you're coming across.
Mm-hmm.
Little condescending words like "sweetie" may trigger somebody, because that's happened to me before.
Yeah.
Don't
try to put me back in my place. That's what she's trying to, like, boop. Don't put me back. Don't push me back. You're like, no.
If we're having a disagreement, don't call me sweetie or honey.
Hey, big girl.
Or something like that. That's condescending, making it like you're an adult, I'm a child, Or, that's how a lot of people perceive it. And I can completely understand how Stormy felt. But Stormy also makes you muted.
Oh, no, I muted myself. I was talking to my son real quick.
Oh, okay. But Stormy also kind of came back at her real quick. She came as soon as she said it. She came back at her, but
Like,
at the same time,
no.
and Destiny couldn't take it. She got up and walked out. I don't think that these two will ever be friends, but I think that this is a missed opportunity because you got to be cognizant of how you come across and be self-aware.
Right. And Destiny she's wearing thin between like girl, like you at this point you just got Tisha at this point, like, and somewhat of a Stormy, but not Stormy, Tiff, but Tiffany is gonna go where the wind blows, like.
And like the girl said, you don't call somebody sweetie when you're not in a good place,
right?
You have to be. You don't have to kiss butt, but you have to be respectful. And
she know how she said it, like, calm down, sweetie.
Yeah,
like you was putting her back in her place, like don't do that.
They said the social media war is going on. I feel like they're being petty. If you released, what was that saying?
That's what's up.
That's what's up. Because I can only do the motion.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Think about it. That's what's up. You releasing That's What's Up t-shirts. I mean, how many That's What's Up t-shirts you gonna sell? Really? I mean, really, we in a pandemic. Everything's up. Who finna buy some?
But Destiny, like, sometimes you got to pick your battles.
Mm-hmm.
Stormy has an estate. Not that matters, but in this realm, she could have been more of an asset to you than she is as an enemy. Like, now she's over there promoting your ex-husband stuff that's going on. Like, she's promoting his chicken and his sauces, and she probably going to put the money behind that, and that could have been towards something. Like, girl, pick your battles. Like,
and I'm okay. That's who was the enemy. Somebody was the enemy. I was like, what's going on? So I just felt like also Destiny wasn't being 100% honest about her relationship with her ex-husband. It's a lot more to it than that, and I don't like it when women get on the show and they dog their baby dads out on national. But then when the show is over, you need to drop the kids off at his house. That's to me, that's messed up. To me, I don't.
Yeah, because that's just like throw up in the air. Because girl, you just got married, you just had a baby, like you moved to Huntsville, like, girl, and then he just left you, like, but just like you just saying, like, he just looked at you one day, like, I don't want to do this, I'm out of here. You're like,
these can't be the real designs. These designs look cheap.
You got the shirt designs?
I have, yeah. I guess these are I'm gonna show it to y'all. I guess these are the designs for the That's What's Up t-shirt. But it looked real cheap to me. What do you think? It just looked like you went on,
girl.
You went on
who drew that?
Word. Microsoft Word, and you went on the PowerPoint and you inserted some pictures from the clipboard, and
these are Destiny shirts.
I guess they Stormy shirt. No, these are Destiny shirts.
Yeah, because it looked like a child drew that. Like, what's going on here?
This picture is Destiny shirt.
That is some traceable art.
And
that looks real easy to draw.
Stormy's shirt. But if you're gonna do it right now. That's what's up. So Stormy's shirt, I guess I can't go zoom in a little bit, but that's her design. If you can see it.
See, this is pick your battles, Destiny. You don't have the money to compete with her. Like, you're not, like, just stop. Just pick your pick your big eye battles.
And then here she is with Destiny's baby dad.
See, this girl, she could afford to move around and shake around you. Like, girl, and she just pick your battles, girl. Pick your battles.
I mean, I don't think Stormy is what you want, Destiny.
Just stop.
What you want. And I don't think that verbally or physically you really want it with Stormy. Because I think That's why you rose up, you got up from the table, but you really, if you wanted to get over there, you could have. I just, I hate it when people get up and then start walking slow for somebody to catch them, or
she gonna stop for somebody to pop her right in the eye. Bloop.
Who don't you like, Bernice? Are we talking about Destiny?
Hey, Miss Bernice.
Her store is doing horrible. She's blaming her customers.
Yeah, because nobody what's her name, right? Destiny's store. Because that event that she had with Kimmy and Tisha, they were the only 3 people there. Nobody was there. Nobody's buying nothing from Adani.
Well, if she was smart, she would start networking, because Heavenly opened a store, a hair store, not too long ago, and it's doing well.
Yeah, but Heavenly has more personality. Like people even gonna love her. Like, I love Dr. Heavenly can't do no wrong.
Heavenly is funny, and she really
when we start reviewing Married to Medicine, I'm letting y'all know in advance, Heavenly could do no wrong in my eyes.
Let me pull up where she got Martel together real quick.
Right.
Let me see who had it. Somebody had it.
It was on the Carlos King after show.
Yeah, on the Carlos King nightcap. It's called Nightcap with Carlos King.
Yes.
I believe. And I have it right here. Let me pull it. Because that show is actually going to be better than Watch What Happens Live. But Watch What Happens...
Yes, especially that little dog is so cute. What's the dog? Godiva? It's so cute.
Whose dog?
Carlos' dog. Godiva.
Oh.
I'm an animal lover. Love the animals.
I like animals, but they need to stay over there where they at.
I love animals. I don't like people.
I love your marriage. Your social media special.
Mace, can you mute for a second?
Sure.
Okay, because I feel like it's echoing.
Now called you a messy ass blogger. Oh. What was it about that footage that made you angry?
I feel that if someone isn't there to protect the image, I don't think that you should speak on that.
I did not start that name. That's the only name I ever heard of. However, I am a wife. That is my husband. It's a big difference.
Any relationship, regardless if it's a friendship, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, it doesn't matter. I feel there's certain boundaries that outsiders shouldn't step in.
Absolutely. So you're getting married. That's what you're saying? You're thinking enough of this lady to make her your wife?
No.
Okay, then what we talking about?
I'm going to get married.
Get just something.
No, it doesn't matter. The disrespect, the disrespect shouldn't be there.
I did not start that name. That's the only name I ever heard. I did not know her name.
It's Ariana.
Okay. All right,
it's my child's
I want you to say wife. What is she to you?
No. She's my son's mother.
I don't believe in calling her.
So basically, Heavenly put him on the spot about Arian.
She put him together. She took him apart and put them back together.
Because Dr. Heavenly does reviews on shows. I don't know if she still is doing reviews as she.
Yeah, she comes on every now and again.
But I do know that she was reviewing Huntsville and she was talking about it. So they know each other personally. So he felt some type of way. It felt like he was going to check Heavenly, and that just it wasn't going to happen.
No,
like,
he still got a real beef for her because he was on her show, I believe, and then she did a show after that with Mel, and then he was kind of upset at the things that she said, which was all true.
And
like she asked, like, what do you plan on doing with this lady? Like, this lady, that's your fiance then, Mm-hmm. No. All right, then. So what are we talking about? Coleslaw? Side dish? What?
But he wouldn't admit that he's trying to get married to this lady, to this woman.
Because he's not.
So he wouldn't even say what she is to him. So
he gonna marry somebody who left the baby on top of the car. Where she left that baby at? In the car, on the car seat, on top of the car, in the car. Like, girl, bye.
It was in the car during the hot sun. Hold up. Somebody sent me stuff. My phone is going off. These are a lot of DMs. I'm trying to see who this is, but...
Yes, sure. My child's mother. That's it.
That's all he can say. So, the last scene that we're going to get into is... We have Elvira who walks into the party in all her sequence. She's just so ghetto. It's sad to watch. She comes in there waddling with her wedges on, talking about, oh, I see alcohol. Then you make yourself a drink and you walking past people, making you a plate, talking about I got issues with you. I got issues, like all this negativity. Like she walks in with the negativity.
Wanda, she's good for TV.
She's good for TV in a way, but it's also like, at what point is it enough? Like, it's embarrassing. Like, you should feel embarrassed. You come in that party.
Wanda looked like she walks around with my comb. You see my comb?
Yeah.
My comb. She walks around with my comb. Yeah, it doubles as a knife. She's just as ghetto as me. So you walk around.
I think that's cautious, but I don't think it's ghetto.
She's a little ghetto. She gonna walk in. What y'all doing?
I'm gonna have to read these. I guess these are Destiny's DMs or messages that I guess she's blaming people for her non-success or whatever. But I thought you had a beauty supply, so it's always, maybe it's the location you have it in.
No, it's her. Because first of all, your hair is not even did like it's supposed to be done, girl. Like I'm not coming there buying nothing from Madani and your hair looking like a tsunami. Like you looking real messed up. Like,
and we gotta see what the prices is, because if you're price gouging too, people are not gonna come.
Right, and then you had that Landis baby oil you brought. It wasn't even Johnson's and Johnson's, like that you gave to Martel. Like, no, we're not coming. Like, that's why Kimmy and Tasha was only two people at that event. It made 3 with her.
So it was Stormy going in on Destiny because it was kind of blurred because I couldn't see the name. But
you think Stormy is going to put her products in Madani?
I think that she's gonna be spiteful. I think it's gotten to that point where they're both being spiteful. They both have T-shirt lines, coming at each other. So I think it's gonna get real messy for the reunion. So we'll see what happens. But I don't think Destiny wants it with Stormy at all.
Like you can't afford it with her, Destiny. Like you just can't afford it with her. Yeah. Just leave it alone because you're not gonna win. So
Elvira walks in. She sits down, has a plate, pointing people out. I got an issue with you. Anyone calls the name, I'm here. It's just, it was real ghetto. And then you started to proceed to call people the B word.
That's when Fozzie was not playing. Fozzie, Wanda?
No.
Wait, let me get my nose right. Wanda, you will not disrespect my mother. Waka, waka, waka.
But he didn't say anything until Kimmy said something first, and then he backed her up. Kimmy said something first about, you're not going to be calling nobody no bees in this house.
Yeah,
like somebody had to put her in a place because Tasha not going to do it.
Yeah, because Tasha was back there smirking like.
Yeah, and you in the confessional with that platinum blonde piece of plastic that you had on your head, smiling, and she gaslights Wanda to do her dirty work.
She like, oh well, I can't control a grown woman. What am I supposed to do?
But you could, if you see your mama cutting the food, you know how she is. You can stop her if you want.
Y'all shouldn't have invited her. Y'all know how she is too.
That's childish. That's why people call you naive. That's why people call you smart.
That's why I said she's smarter than the average bear. She's not. She know what she's doing.
I think it's childish. She goes back into that child role whenever she's acts like that, and she just sits back and watch. And Marceau, I actually agree with him in this part. He's trying to get her to see what's going on. Your mother is acting a fool in public, embarrassing herself, and then she's saying that these bees can't get shoes out of a box or something like that. I don't know where she got that from.
She said, Tasha don't mess with people that buy shoes that don't come in a box.
So
she's basically saying that you are low budget and low brow and you buy your shoes off the table with that string that connects them. So therefore, if you cannot go to the store and ask for a size 10 or 11, that's my size. Can I get a 10? And they go to the back and they come back with the box. Don't come for her. You better sit down and go back down to them tables and pick out your shoes and look for your size. Rummage through them tables, girl.
If you're looking for a box, you can go to Shoe Depot and get a box. If that's the case, it's still
because they ain't even getting the box. You're getting the shoes that come together. When you pick up one, the other one's hanging from it.
I mean, I bought shoes like that too. It just depends on what you need them for.
Right. This is what I'm saying. You know, you done been down to the table, but you know, Wanda basically saying that Tasha is not from the other sides of the tracks anymore. She used to buy shoes that didn't come in a box, and now that she don't, people that still do can't come for her.
I think they could come. Everybody in there was grown, and you feeling like you can address people is laughable. Just because you're the oldest, that don't mean you can talk to people any type of way, because somebody in there, what if somebody was someone like me who probably would have got back with you?
Right. Who you calling a bitch, Miss Wanda? Miss Wanda. Wait, hold up, Miss Wanda.
I want to know what Bernice was going to do when Wanda walked in. Hey, Bernice.
Hey, Miss Bernice.
I would have told her to get the hell out.
You kicking her out on site?
Rebuke the demon. Get my holy oil.
Get the Florida water.
Get the water and everything. Cleanse this house. Get my sage. Let me burn it and bless my house and get that evilness out of my
spirits up out of there after
all of that all out of there, because she came to create chaos.
She was extremely negative from the beginning.
Yes.
You didn't bring a gift. That's tacky. You do not go to somebody's housewarming and not bring a gift.
Right.
She wasn't even there for him. So for her acting like she loved him so much, that was bull crap.
But he knew that wasn't true, because he was like, "You invited Wanda?" You know? Hey, thick girl.
Hey, thick girl.
Y'all. Hey, thick girl. Hey, yeah, that was total chaos.
I bought shoes that came on the stream before. I mean, I'm not gonna say like I didn't, but I'm sure all of those people in that room could afford to go buy some shoes if they want to buy some shoes.
Yeah, she is just cutting up. She's just being a fool. Like,
if I see some string shoes on the string today, and I think they're cute, I'm about them motherfuckers. I don't keep
exactly.
If Wanda is giving people etiquette classes, sweetie, you are already there. You have nothing to worry about if she feel like you're not up standards. That is what she live in, a fucking 1920 brothel that looks like a damn funeral home.
It does look like a brothel. It does look like old school, like
it looks like the damn brothel from Harlem.
It looks like Mae West, where Mae West was at, and she's like, "Hey, big boy, why don't you come up and see me sometime?" Like that's what it's giving.
And the one from Harlem Nights. Get out of here, lady. You gonna shoot me in my pinky toe? Got time for that.
But my thing is this: you're begging for money for a business, so how are you better than anybody else? You coming in there like you have so much money, you're so grand, and talking about these wet bitches don't buy shoes out of a box, and it's real ghetto and immature, and it's sad. It's sad.
Yeah, they look like wigs in a box.
You said wings in a box?
Wigs. Remember them old big drinks your mama used to fucking get back in the day? Yeah, those boxes, not the new ones, the old ones. Get out of here, Wanda.
You said she got an old hat box. So the hat
sitting up there looking like I Love Lucy on that goddamn on that live. Lady, stop it. She looked like she was a virtual meeting with one of her clients. Stop.
Oh my God. So
stop
now
playing
you
with me, Wanda, before I drag you.
You done said she a mortician, thick girl?
She's all that. Her brothel doubles as a funeral home.
But they did have those houses like that back in the days, like, they double as funeral homes.
Yes, that's what she got.
John says Stormy is a multi-millionaire. Wanda is a typical clear person's expectation of a woman of color. She's embarrassing and sad. She is a stereotype. She's a
she's a walking stereotype.
And I think she's doing that on purpose. Do you notice that she uses more Aquanet when she's on TV?
She wants her own show.
She wants to be seen, because that's why she's so heavily into the blogs.
She wants her own show. She said it on Scotty's interview.
Yeah, because when she's on her regular live and she's doing her wigs look much more relaxed and not hard. But when she's like, she get the Aquanet and she's like, I'm gonna give them this character.
She's a character. I was just about to say that.
That's what y'all
saying.
She's
a character.
She's playing
not a character.
Like a caricature of a black woman. Like she said, what
she's Medea
expect you to be. They expect you to walk around in somebody's house, not bring a gift. You know what I'm saying? You invited to that's what they expect. Like, oh my
show
God.
up late. don't bring a gift, and then
the blacks are here.
Start all
You know
the
what I'm
bull crap.
That's what she's giving, like, oh my God, the blacks are here.
Yeah,
That's why she keep going to Atlanta. She hoping Tyler Perry puts her in the next Medea movie.
Tyler Perry not gonna do that. He ain't
But
gonna do that.
she's looking for fame and she's not gonna get it, and she's irritating and she needs to go away. And her daughter sat there and whispered in her ear and said, "Get him, Ma. Get him, Ma." That's why she wouldn't go in that damn living room and get her.
She
was like, I said all I needed to say to everybody in here, but now you can get him. Go ahead.
Right.
Get him. I'm going in the kitchen. Go ahead.
Yeah, like a dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna act like I'm not around, so I'm gonna act like I didn't really hear what was going on. I'll come in the last minute, like, what happened?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my mother. Yeah, we know that's your loud ass mother.
And she stayed in the blog. She stayed on YouTube because
talking about she gonna fight somebody.
I see her commenting under other people's videos and saying certain things and going back and forth with bloggers.
Yeah, y'all can say what y'all want to say. It's just the people on the show that can't say what they want to say.
Terrence's best friend, Scotty by Nature.
Mm-hmm.
She did an interview with him.
She did an interview with Scotty, and she.
That's where she talked about Kiki's not supposed to be here anymore. Like this lady, she knows no bounds. She has no respect for no one, and so that's why I have no respect for her. I feel just like my sis Nola. I don't like this lady. If I see this lady and she came at me wrong, I'm gonna forget that she's older than me, and she's only 12 years older than me. So no, 13 years older than me. So I'm really not tripping about whooping her ass if she played with me.
What does she mean by that? The niece shouldn't be here. Is she saying that the niece should have been aborted, or what was she?
Exactly. Yeah, that's what she was saying. That exact word is what she said. It's what she said.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
Yeah, because that's nothing to discuss. Because I was like, if that's the case, half of us shouldn't be here. Like,
she probably shouldn't even be here.
Not because you know how people get crazy. Like, oh my God, what I'm gonna do? Like,
who is she to say who should be here and who not?
Yeah, but
because she said that the grandfather didn't like Kiki's dad, so she told Kiki. Kiki grandfather said, "Well, the baby's not gonna make it. The babies will not be born." And her mother and her auntie told her that, and she know that it's not a lie because her mother didn't lie, and that's what was said. And then Kiki went and put her grandfather on the live. The old man said, "I never said that. I don't know where she got that from."
He did. He's not going to admit
Thank you.
Even if he did, because like I said, if that's the case, half of us shouldn't have been here. Because when people get pregnant and sometimes it's not planned, they think about having you know what I'm saying? They think about going to take care of it. So therefore, like, girl, why would you even bring that up?
Especially back then.
Yeah, and then especially
her mother was only 16.
Yeah, if the parents don't.
And her mother was 16, and the father was older, and her father was a couple of years older than her mother. Her father was in the 20s. Her mother was 16. What father wants their child throwing their life away with a baby? Then you with a nigga like with Wanda family. Yes, I would have been mad too. Look at what we're producing. Look what we may be producing.
He probably did say it, but you think he's gonna admit that now? That was 40-some years. Nobody cares.
But that's how desperate she is for drama. She loves drama and chaos.
Yes, but after Kiki put her grandfather on the thing, Wanda goes again and doubles back down on what she said. So she keeps saying it. She didn't say it one time and say, "Okay, well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said it." She's doubling down on it. How do you think that makes Kiki feel? How do you think that makes her mother feel? Like, come on now. You don't have respect for nobody, but everybody's supposed to have respect for you. Get out of here.
I wouldn't even care if I was Kiki.
It wasn't true.
I wouldn't even care if I was Kiki because I'm like, girl, I'm here now. So,
but at that point, we fighting. I feel like
Thank you.
That wasn't her place to say anything.
Yeah, it wasn't her place to say it. That's the problem. That wasn't her place to say that. But like
Kiki said, she gonna keep on, and Kiki said, "I'm gonna drag her." I said, "And you will be in all your right to drag her."
Yeah, and drag her up and down the street. If they fight, I want to see it because they look just alike.
Her mama is a better woman than me because I'd have asked God for forgiveness that day. Because I'm about to
That's really, really like you can't call yourself a God-fearing woman.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's nothing to bring up. Like, who's going around bringing up that? Like, that's why I said, girl, please.
And you digging up the grave with old.
Yeah, like please. If that's the case, half of us wouldn't be here. We're not supposed to be here. Please, girl, shut up.
And I guarantee you, she's the one that be making all the noise in church, falling all in the floor because the devil in her.
It's sad, and you doing this to your own family members.
You said the devil lies in her role.
Sure, no, the devil is a liar and Wanda is his daughter.
The devil
is a liar and Wanda is his daughter.
The devil is lieth in that French roll.
And them damn finger waves and them spiral curls. She don't even have rods. She has spiral curls.
These issues that she's causing with her family are not going away overnight. They're going to last for a long time. So I think you need to be more careful, even though you're looking for fame, because
it's not worth it.
I was just about to say that she's looking for 15 minutes of fame, but she's gonna have years of heartache with her family. But keep on putting this out there. Just keep doing it.
Yeah, because it's not worth it. Why would you bring up something that's painful for a person like that, and you don't know what that her mother was going through at the time?
I think she's miserable. I think she's miserable.
Thank God it wasn't a Kenya situation, because a lot of people go through that. And some people are forced to have the baby. Right. Some people are a lot of people go. That's what I'm saying. That's especially back then. Please, and you're a young mother. Nobody wanted they think your life will be ruined. But thank God she's here and she's thriving.
She's a grown adult now.
Everybody has the right to say whether they want to actually stay pregnant and have a child or if they don't.
Yeah, but Wanda to even bring that up, that was petty and childish, and she shouldn't even brought that up.
Consider what 40-something years old now, 30-something years old now. You bringing up 30-plus-year-old drama. Like
that grandfather don't even remember. Like he probably like what?
It's involving family members. People get in their feelings about their family. We talk about people's mom and their granddad. I don't care what the issue is. People are gonna get in their feelings and be ready to fight. So I feel like
Kiki had to deal with her mother and grandfather calling her, bringing her phone all that night when she first did that.
What did she say about the whole kid? You know what she was doing. What did she say about the whole kid?
You know she's saying that Sugar Mama is not Martel's child now. She know who the daddy is.
The last
she said Sugar Mama.
Well, she had the baby. She had the baby while she was still messing with Martel. So why wouldn't
exactly? Even if she didn't, this lady know who her baby daddy is. And you know, one thing Martel don't play with is his kids. You see, he already called her a bitch when she said his kid's head was nappy, and her kids was jealous of Tisha's kids. So just imagine what you think this man gonna say at the reunion about you saying his child is not his child.
She said the hair wasn't.
Yes, she did. She said those words.
Was this on the show?
Yeah.
Last season? Or
no, I think she was on the live, right?
No, this is on her. She was doing the live when she said Sugar Mama not his child. Last season on the show, they talked about her saying about the kid's hair.
Yeah.
Saying that the girls might get jealous and cut her Tisha's child hair because they got good hair and they don't. And the whole kids don't.
I ain't gonna hold you. They got a lot of hair. It's a lot. I don't know how good it is, but it's a whole bunch of it.
Exactly, Shady. Exactly. Stereotype.
The full stereotype. Like now we talking about hair textures and who got the good
hair. And leave those kids alone. All them kids look just like Martel. Leave them.
But I wonder what Wanda hair look like. I know she got some naps up under there.
Oh, you ain't seen that hair? That hair needs to be permed before it can be laid. We've seen it. She had a damn
fight with potatoes like that.
You're coming across as miserable, and it's nothing like getting old and nobody wants to deal with you no more because you've been so mean and nasty and hateful.
But it seems like she's upset because her daughter is foolish.
Like no, she upset because Mel said her baby daddy was in her comments.
And he was it true or not? Was it true or not?
That's true. It was true because she said that the baby daddy said that he was in her thing, but he just told her she was cute. He wasn't trying to hit on her. Girl, please.
Yes, she was. Like she said, it's Tisha daddy.
I think it's okay to admit that. Hey, you
tell her she cute if you're not trying to hit on her.
You thought Mel was attractive, and you let her know that she was attractive.
Come on, Mel want him. Mel messaged him back. Mel want him and Mel want Marceau. Like, dude, girl, nobody wants anybody either if you had. Please.
For what I'm
she left Martel for a reason.
They said Marceau is community, so I'm sure if you want Marceau.
Well, I don't know if she want cream corn.
Or
I'm about to say with clumpy stuff coming out. So, girl, have several. But did y'all see Tisha's face? Did y'all see his face? He's smirking the whole time that he's talking to her about this goddamn thing. And did you see her face with the fake cry? I'm like, y'all are doing way too. Yeah. Girl, you believe it. Your face say you believe it, and we believe it. You know that man back. He might have. He said he ain't seen his back in a while, but you see that back every goddamn day. You know that was that
You know
man
your
back.
husband back.
His back.
You
But
know
I
your
think-
husband back, and she probably know his
she,
back very well because he probably always turn his back to her.
I can see my
She
ex
knows
back
it.
right now, and I know that's his back. So you know your husband back. Damn it.
She know that it's him, but I think it's easier for her to deflect, and because she's a child, she doesn't want to own up to.
And shit, you know the text I sent y'all. They say she out here in the streets too. They say she for the streets too, and she got a little smell maybe. I don't know, but that's what that text said.
They said she got what?
That's what that girl said. That's what the cousin said.
I'm gonna need some.
That's what the cousin of the dude that Tisha is dealing with said.
Said what?
She said he talk about he. I sent y'all the messages. She said that she out here talk about he cheating, but she was just over my cousin's house a couple of weeks ago. She worried about him cheating, and he said she had a little smell. That is exactly what that lady said.
Well, she is a little gathered in the thigh area, so maybe it's just.
Is it? Because that song is stuck in my head.
She's giving smells
and Destiny with that damn sweetie, and then gonna play victim. Like Destiny, have several seats. Don't sweetie me, because the first time you sweetie me, gonna be the last time you sweetie me. And she lucky that she got restraints because you were trying to be funny. Not only did you mock me the last time, now you're trying to sun me and call me sweetie. Then you're gonna talk about I was talking hood. No, bitch, I was talking with an accent.
Right.
There's a difference. So because I talk with an accent, I'm ghetto, I'm uneducated, I'm from the hood. I ain't really, bitch, like she said, you ain't got enough to come at her like that. When you do what she's done, then maybe you can say what you want to say. But until then, sit your ass down somewhere, and you're not the victim in this. Stop it.
Right. And like Destiny, like, no, you're like, come on. You supposed to be a businesswoman. Be smarter than that. This girl has a successful hair product line. You could have had that. Y'all could have came together and did something. You got a failing business, a beauty supply. Like y'all could have came together and did something. Y'all could have promoted something. Like,
and the reason you mad is because that girl ain't give you that $15,000. Let's all be real and talk about the real goddamn issue. She didn't give you that goddamn.
She said she need FDS.
Who pH balance off? Who are we talking
Tisha.
about?
She said she's
That's what they said. Tisha
smells and odor and
well, if Marcel is out in the streets dibbling and dabbling,
it may be from him. And if he got clumpy stuff in there,
that's not taking all that cottage cheese and cream corn and stuff like that, and you gotta getting that all build up for years.
You gonna make me not want to eat cream corn ever a damn again. I don't like cottage cheese already.
If you see,
but I do like cream corn.
I mean, I don't know how we would know that she, is smelling down there. I mean, unless somebody got up close and smelled it. But
they said she was allegedly messing with a guy, and the guy who was allegedly messing with the cousin said that he said she had a twinge.
So he must not been down
there. Your nose a little bit.
He couldn't have been down that long.
Hey, some men don't care.
He went down there, came right back up. He went down and said. It came right back up.
They've been messing with each other for a while, so either she just started smelling or he don't care. It's one of the damn two.
Let me put up the allegedly thing.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, put allegedly up. Put allegedly up, Shane.
Allegedly need FDS.
And those posts I sent you was Stormy getting into Destiny's ass, letting her know, you don't have enough to come at me like that. I am successful in everything I do. And the ideas run through my head and I be trying to turn them off and they just won't stop. So that's how God blesses me. That's how I make my money. That's basically what she was telling her.
Let me read a little bit of what you sent me.
Destiny, her big eyes.
Stormy says, I am an entrepreneur in real life. I handle business in real life. I've been through the fire so others don't have to. Currently in another fire. We'll be able to educate on this one as well. So I guess she's talking about educating Destiny. Let me see if I can try to make it bigger. Now, me on a reality show, I am a caricature of what an organization for my character based off personal nuances. And I'm cool with that. She's feeling like, I guess, she's being portrayed in a negative way on the show. So she writes, I aspire to reach the right people at the right time on any platform. My next mission is to help people to be more perceptive of us all being multifaceted human beings. No one is one thing or one way, and that is what makes us beautiful. So I guess she's coming at Destiny trying to say that she's ghetto.
Yes, and the
Yeah.
next one, she tell her how much money she made in the first year, how much money she made in the
But you
second.
don't have to prove. You don't
Don't
have to
play
prove
with her.
yourself to nobody. You don't have to put out your resume and say, I've done this, I've done that. You just gotta respect people. And I felt like Destiny in that comment when they was in the room, she needed to be a little bit more self-aware and choose her words better. When somebody is already feeling a certain type of way towards you, you don't use words like sweetie and
Right.
honey.
And Kimmy got on my nerve too. Don't try to make that girl seem like she felt like she was crazy from what she was feeling. We all felt it and we all received it the way she gave it. So don't try to take up for her.
React the same, but everybody doesn't react the same. But that's how I would have reacted. Is the way.
Yes,
Exactly.
Destiny is jealous and vindictive, just like her BFS Martel.
Yeah, she's very vindictive, and she misses.
Hey, make it make sense.
Make it make sense. He says nobody's watching Monique's new show. They aren't listening to the podcast, and they ain't buying that Crisco oil.
Oh, they buying that oil. Oh, they're buying the oil. They're buying the essential oils. I can't go with that because the girl sells out all the time. They're buying the oil.
Yeah, because she's selling out with
and the diffusers.
But she's
They're
getting
buying
on my
that.
nerves. Monique is really getting on my nerves. We're trying to make everybody come out. Like, we don't want to
haven't
tell
watched
our
it.
story right now. Like, stop.
Right.
He's trying to
I
moderate.
haven't even watched it yet.
And that other girl, I'm gonna need her to go find that square that she cut out her hair that's missing and put that thing back in.
But you know, she was on the live with Tasha and Destiny the night that their show premiered, and she was throwing shade at people.
But the other girl was right. Like, girl, you got one failed marriage and a scammer, and you talking about I asked all the right question, and he
don't know somebody live in a basement. How you know that they live in their mama basement?
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
I haven't either, but I know that part from everybody.
Yeah, because this man's a scammer, girl. Like, what you thought he was going to answer? If you ask somebody, do you want kids? And they know you want kids, what do you think their reply is going to be?
Yes, I want kids. But I'm a weird condom at all times.
And they know that you want I'm a family man. He's a scammer.
Yeah, he gonna say you want kids, but he gonna put a condom on.
He look like Rick Fox that been through the ringer.
She coming off like Jennifer with all the men all the failed things that she's had. That's what she's coming off as.
At least
she needs to go find that. I'm just saying, just go find that little square piece because I got a couple of pieces laying, pieces of wigs laying around. I can send it to her. I'll cut out a nice square and send that to her because that little side square that she cut out her head looks crazy. I hope.
Yeah, why she shave it that far down? Like, what is going on?
Naturally, Nayla says Destiny fumbled the bag. The crazy thing is all she had to do was become a distributor with Stormy's company, but she wanted to Stormy to bypass business.
Right.
Exactly. She wanted a handout. She loves a good handout.
A handout. That's what she wanted. And I think that's what Mel was doing, was giving you handouts, is giving you like $3,000 help pay your rent or however many. I think
$6,000 to pay your light bill that was on your door that was about to be cut off.
Right. And what's the girl name that's married to the brat? Big Booty Judy. Go get your stuff from up out of her store because it ain't selling in there.
You talking about Brad? You talking about Brad?
Big Booty Judy. Because
it ain't got to say.
Destiny and Tisha was doing the commercials.
I did see that.
But she paid for that product. I guarantee you, Judy ain't give it to her for free.
Go get her box. Go get a box, and just go to the shelves and just all your stuff back in the box because it ain't selling.
They're desperate for any type of airtime. So
right,
I'm surprised that they're doing the Kaleidoscope. But they was doing Kaleidoscope.
Yes, the little commercial she was
doing. But they ain't show no Kaleidoscope on that camera. They ain't put that up there. So you better. I guarantee you that Destiny paid for that product. Destiny gonna keep that product. Steve was not given or gifted that damn product. No.
Make It Make Sense says, I don't like how Stormy always goes to her having money when she gets into a fight. Money don't make you right or wrong. I agree.
It don't make her right or wrong, but what Destiny said didn't make her right either. So Stormy was letting her know, sweetie, before you can come at me, you got to get on my level. That's what that was.
Right. Because
And Martel, and I'm tired of Marceau and Maurice and them keep acting like Martel. They are so scared of what this man may say on them that they just keep on trying to throw him up. Y'all gonna give me a scene. Y'all gonna put me on camera, because if y'all don't put me on camera, I'm gonna let Ariana go.
knows
I'm
where
gonna
the
start
bodies are
telling
buried.
stuff. So he got it. They keep on, but then y'all want to act like Mel is the worst person on the show when Martel is the one that said something about the 20 girlfriends to begin with, but nobody goes at him ever. It's all
because he knows
Mel
where the
stuff.
bodies are
They're
buried.
scared of him. I think they're scared of him.
They are. He has the receipts. He has all the skeletons. He know where everything is
where
buried.
the bodies are buried. They probably did dirt together. Like,
Ain't no probably. They
all did dirt to the game.
Because usually 8 times out of 10, when a man, you are who you hang with most of the times. Like,
hell, they said Martel didn't start cheating until he was hanging around Marceau.
And sometimes when you get
tell the truth,
even if you don't cheat on in your own time, when you in that element, he probably done something that Martel has seen and been privy to that he can tell. And this
and he also gave Ariana money on Martel's behalf. What married man does that?
Yeah.
Like, you was complicit in his cheaterization.
I think Marcel probably visits brothels and stuff, and probably
and sex parties.
You think I'm lying? It's a lot.
I'm not. No, and I believe he goes to sex parties and all that.
I see him. He's going to get a woman. He's going to pull a woman. He's not going to get a brothel because he wants the woman. He want to feel like the woman wants him. He's the type that needs to
make you feel like that when you go.
No, but that's because you're paying them.
Feel like it.
And that's why they go back to their old college and get those young girls, because they can get them to do what they want them to do.
Once the young girls see your little flash, you got a nice car, you got a little bit of money, even if they're not asking for the money up front, which they should get their money up front. But if they're not asking for the money up front, this young person is really attracted to me. This person, she wants to, she's really.
I'm gonna tell y'all, don't ask for the money up front because you're gonna come across as a gold digger. Wait.
Shit, I don't give a fuck what I come across as, but I ain't gonna come across as broke. I can tell you that.
Wait until you get good and settled, then start asking for money.
Man, I dealt with a man for 6 years. He never smelt it, never seen it, never felt it. And I got everything I wanted. My bills got paid. My kids got everything they needed. Christmas was very nice. So these young girls need to know it's not what you give a man. It's the potential of what they can get from you is when you get the real bag.
We're gonna manifest a Ashley situation.
Right.
For everybody.
But y'all know I guarantee you he driving that car that Tisha can't ride in. That's the car he driving to the college to get the little girls.
Probably. And it's more to it than that. It's more to it. I believe I think she knows about it. I don't think that
she know about it.
I think he has whole Marceau, I think he has whole relationships outside of it. Like, like a sister wife situation that,
because he won't ever admit it. He won't ever say, no, I'm not cheating.
Because I do believe that's
because if he say no, he didn't cheat.
In Vegas. Because you were in Vegas. It's your wedding anniversary. Like, even if you're, everybody like, oh, you go to elope, you go to Vegas. Like, this has probably been something that everyone thinks about. Like, oh, if I go to Vegas. You're in Vegas. It's your wedding anniversary. You can even do that for your wife?
No, because he's telling those women at home that I'm not there because I love her. I'm there for the kids. I'm there for the business. Most of the things are in her name. She's majority stake owner. So if I leave right now, it's not the right time to leave. I have to get some things in order before I'll be able to leave. That's what he's telling these chicks. And if I would have renewed my vows of her, that would have been letting my chicks know I might like her a little bit. But we all know he don't even like Tisha for real. You never see any goddamn warm feelings between them. You never see him rub up on each other. Down here on grab her leg when they was in that hotel room.
She was like he was throwing herself on him. At that point, girl, you look desperate. Like
it was a Ashley Darby and Michael Darby situation in that hotel room.
But that's
look at the toilet. I like the toilet. The toilets look different. Like what?
That's but what you see how Ashley gets it now. Teach me how to Dougie. You see, Ashley got a new box.
So what I was saying last week was, a lot of time the reason why men cheat is because they have the wife who fits the image, and then they have the person who they cheat with who fits what they really want to be like and what they really want to do and how they really want to be and what they really like. So I feel like Tisha, she's a businesswoman and she's moderately pretty. And She seems like she
Not
has.
moderately.
I think she's very pretty. I think she's a pretty one.
I'm about to say she's a beautiful girl, but I just want to know why Jamie Foxx from In Living Color, Wanda, was sitting in her damn confessional for her and with that damn blonde wig on her head, because that was not Tisha. I don't know who that was, but that was not Tisha.
It looked like Prima Donna. You know Prima Donna from Love.
Yeah, from Love and Hip Hop Miami.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. When she had that blonde
pressure cooker girl.
At least Prima Donna got her business together, and she don't.
Yeah.
Child, she better not. She need to throw that damn that wig away and never wear it again.
Yeah, I think Tisha's one of the she's the one of the prettiest wives there. I think she's
a pretty chocolate girl. He said moderately.
I said moderate, but everybody's entitled to their opinion. But
Jamie, I'm not. I ain't going to hell with you.
No, go ahead.
I say a lot of things, but I ain't gonna say that one. I'm not gonna say moderate.
I'm Shady B, so I have to be shady.
But Jamie, I'm tired of Mel being slicking her 101. I want her to come out straight and say what the hell she really knows. That's what I want Mel to do, because they played with her for 3 goddamn seasons, and then they still going at her this season. So I want her to come on and tell all the pillow talk, show all the receipts. I want her to do all of that. Fuck being shady in her goddamn comments. I know she sees them for who they are, so see them for who they are, and give them all the business, because they trying to give your mama the business. They trying to give you the business. They even trying to give Sugar Mama the business, and they done crossed the whole damn line when they did that. So tell every damn thing you know. Fuck giving us hints and stuff.
Right. I'm gonna need them to have her meal ready for her, get her some fruit cut up, because she seems like she reads well while she's eating. So I'm gonna need her to get there and be like,
she ignored the hell out of that. Mm-hmm.
Y'all know I have to be shady.
She ignored Wanda real good. She's like, I'm eating my cake. I don't have time for this lady
She was eating the heck out of that cake. Whatever she had.
I was like, I want some. I wanted to know how that cake tastes.
So
because the way she acted, I was like, ooh, I loves me a good pastry.
She was eating. Because when Stormy left to have her conversation, she was sitting there by herself, and that's when the guys
went and got a plate
with her about Martel.
She was eating them, but she was eating food.
She was eating,
and then she went and got her some cake.
Yep.
Been drinking. So
Mel wanted
the icing and all. I was like, I don't even like icing, but I want to taste that cake.
Yeah, she was tearing that cake up. That cake must have been the bomb.
Yes, I need to know which bakery they got that from.
Publix.
Exactly.
It looked Publix.
Was that sheet cake?
Yeah, it was sheet cake. Sheet cake.
That probably, if it was a Sam's Club cake, oh, it was good.
Yes, because you got Sam's Club cake. Yes. And what's the other store?
Costco.
Yes.
Oh, they got a bomb chocolate cake. Oh God.
I don't know what all they have in Alabama, so I don't know if they have those stores in Alabama. I don't know. I haven't been.
I just want more because I got both of those in my area.
Y'all making me want the cake.
Yeah, because that sheet cake, the first time I tasted one was from Costco. They had it for somebody's birthday party. And I'm like, where you get that from? They was like, Costco. I was like, what? This cake is delicious.
What do y'all think about the girls' trip to Utah, Alabama?
Child, this is gonna be a mess. Don't nobody none of them gonna be getting along. It's gonna be a whole nother mess. And I'm gonna be watching. And I'm gonna look. That's why I want Mel to stop doing stuff in her confessionals. When y'all in these rooms, I need you to lay it all out. Stop giving us a little bit. They not holding back on you.
Right.
Ask God for forgiveness later, damn it.
I don't think she wants to be messy. She doesn't want to be perceived as messy.
Well, we already know you messy.
Yeah,
we already know you are. Martel. You are the same person as Martel. One got caught cheating and the other one just didn't remember. They're the same person, though.
Yep. I always said that they are the same person.
She had an oral exchange when they was split up.
You cheated, but you still cheated. I'm not mad at you for cheating. I'm not mad at you for cheating. I just want you to stand in your cheatingness. If you're gonna cheat, I cheated, nigga. You were cheating on me for 8 years. What you think? One ding-a-ling gonna match up to your 8 years?
Right.
No. But she didn't admit to that part. She just said that she had an oral transaction.
Even if she had somebody do it to her, Shady, she cheated. It wasn't her
transaction. It's a mutual exchange. She said it was just done to her.
And it was a mutual transaction because she said on the first episode she did not owe him that. That's why she didn't answer the question. So that lets us know she slobbed the knob and she got slobbed on too.
In the
Point
locker
blank,
room?
period.
Was it in the
Just
locker
say
room?
that.
Was it
I
in the
don't know
locker
if
room?
it's the locker room. They said it was a hotel room with a lawyer that was married too. But whatever she did, you did it and stand in it. Yeah, I did it. Y'all
And the way
already
she
don't like
tear them
me.
fruit.
So
But
what
you
am
don't
I
have
holding
to
back
own it. You
for?
don't have to let people know what's going on in your bedroom.
You don't. But
So
still, don't talk about everybody else's if you ain't gonna air yours all the way out there either. We gonna give. If we gonna give, we gotta take. So therefore, just say you did it, and they can't hold it over your head no more.
Right.
How can somebody hold over something of your spray you with your own tea when you already sprayed it out there? And then you can go and be messy with everybody else because you said what you did.
Right. I'm gonna need to say yup, and
But
that's what
at
she gotta
the same
say.
time,
Yup,
she doesn't owe
and
anybody an explanation of what she's doing in her bedroom. So I get both sides. She don't
I
have to
get
say
both
what
sides,
she
but you
did.
can't be talking about everybody else's bedroom if you're not gonna talk about what you did in that
I don't
hotel
know
room.
whose bedroom she talking about.
She talked about them men cheating and stuff, and she know more. That's why I want her to say what she did, so she can tell us the more that she knows.
You just want the information.
because once she
Yeah,
tell her
I
information,
want her to give it all to them.
the
The same
other
way they talk about her
information will be
kids not being
digestible.
her husbands. I want her to give all of that back to them.
Jamie
And I
says
want her to
that's
bring the
not
beauty.
true.
What's the stylist, the hairstylist that was allegedly sleeping with Marcel?
They're the one that paid to go on there live and say she wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Martel's cousin, the hairstylist.
That's why I said Martel knows something. He knows where them bodies are buried. This is why they tread lightly with him. They tread very lightly.
Even
Yeah,
if that
'cause-
wasn't his cousin, Martel still knows where the bodies
Yeah,
are
that's why I
buried.
said he
Right.
knows.
And they found some more baddies when they went to Atlanta. So let's
And he'll
add some
use
more
it
to
if
the
he need
roster.
to. He'll bring it up if he need to. He's
Right,
not
and these are
drunk.
big bodies too. They found quarterbacks.
But
We
that's
don't
why
know
they're
what this
keeping
lady
him
said.
hushed. That's why they're doing everything he wants them to do. Why did he have to have a scene with Kimmy and Maurice? Because he hasn't been on the show and he needed to get that check. So what did he say, Maurice? I'm gonna need you to set something up with me, you and Kimmy, because I ain't been having no screen time. You know I know what I know. So I'm gonna need you to do this for me. Point blank period. Margarine, slippery ass, need to go sit down somewhere because now why are you coming at me sideways? This lady ain't said nothing about you.
Right.
Right.
And that's
Right.
what I'm saying is he looked like he needed a scene because he doesn't have nothing going on. So he just
Right,
needed-
and why leave Miss Rogers alone?
And yeah, you always taking digs at Mel to be relevant to me. Seem like story wise, you want to be relevant.
Exactly.
You
And
want
like
to be in
Mel
the
said
mix.
on that show, you are the least person on the show. And why are you even talking about somebody? Boys have several. And Kimmy, stop letting them play in your damn face at the same time.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
You know about that damn
when
script.
Maurice called him, what is that? A double jacket? I almost fell out. Is that a double jacket? Like people just wear anything for fashion. That thing look a fool.
Yeah,
And
I
when
feel
he
like-
touched it, his hand slid right off of him because his damn skin is made out of margarine.
Ooh.
you talk about Maurice. You said
Yes,
butter
Maurice.
last time. You said butter. It was
Butter, parquet, all that.
He crunchy croc.
I do feel
I don't like
he's
him
slick.
no more.
He's slick, and I feel like
Yes.
he's a lawyer.
Slick as a can of oil. He's Marcel's
He's
brother.
the slick one that's going to get caught though, because he's not as slick as his brother.
No, he's not going to
he's
get caught because
slicker
Kimmy
than
not
his
going to
brother.
allow him to be caught. You will not make Kimmy look like a goddamn fool on these goddamn camera. You making her look like a fool
Yeah,
enough, but
Kimmy
you will
does seem like
not
the type that will go
actually
and
bring
clean
it
up
out.
his cheating just so we won't look foolish collectively.
Because
And I
that's
won't be
what that's
fooled
what's
by way of
already
it.
happened.
Mm-mm.
Yes,
That
they
behind the
did.
scenes, that is what's going on. He's apologizing to her behind the scenes for
Thank
embarrassing
you.
her with the picture.
He going for them. That's
know
why he's
what's
taking her
going
on
on.
trips. That's why he making her
Mhm.
pancakes. Where he's
Mhm.
buying pancakes and acting like he made them. And that's why he talking about he know about the Atlanta trip because at the beginning of this damn season, Martel sat in that restaurant and told all of them that he's having another trip. He think about doing another trip to Atlanta for his wine opening. So for him to sit in Kimmy's face and play with her like that, I didn't know anything about it. Nigga,
Yeah.
you don't even look like you telling the truth.
Right, he does it. And like, but Kimmy,
And
that's
she
what I'm
knew.
saying. Is
She
she
knew.
just trying to keep a young man? Because is he mixing up her nice and
Is
easy?
he that much younger than
It
she
ain't
is?
about him being young. She just want to keep her man. She done married him. Like she said, I'm not gonna leave my husband for nothing he did while we were going together. Girl, y'all had bought a house together. Y'all was talking about forever already. So just say I love my man and I'm gonna keep him. Just say that.
Yeah, I remember you say that. Like Tisha, at this point, I'd have been like, well, I don't care if he's cheating, girl. Like, do you see me? I don't care.
Unless the
Marcel
woman
already told her
comes
she
and
cheat
says,
back.
What you say?
Honcho said Tisha is the one that would cheat back. He was drunk at a cookout on his live, and he said, "I got a damn detective following her ass because Tisha is the one she cheats back."
Well, she better relax on that cheating back if she need FDS.
They said her pH balance off.
That's what I said. She need FDS. Girl, slow down.
The Summer's Eve help.
Allegedly, no. She needs Vagisil.
I don't know. I know.
I don't
know about all that.
She need a medicated douche.
A medicated douche, Lord.
Yeah, Summer's Eve.
She need the medicated one.
Yeah,
I'm about to say Summer's Eve make medicated ones.
Yeah,
you need the ones your grandma used to make in the kitchen sink.
She can't use the water and vinegar. The water and vinegar is not going to kill that odor allegedly.
I thought you need
that medicated douche.
Aren't you not supposed to dish?
You can, but
I thought it was too.
Because you strip away your natural bacteria. You're not supposed to. Like a lot of women douche after intercourse every time, and that it causes a lot of yeast infection because
they don't know it comes out.
Your natural bacteria that we need that you wash away and you strip it. And
anything that goes up comes down, people. Anything that goes up in you will come out of
when they over douche. When they over it.
Because some people douche every time after intercourse, every time after a menstrual cycle. They douche often, and you're not supposed to.
But I feel like at the same time, you don't let nobody shoot up the club who you don't want to shoot up the club.
Exactly, and you don't let people with clumpy cream cheese either do it. And I don't care if he's your husband or not.
I
saw that. That would have been the it for us.
You should question that if that's true that cream cheese is going on and cottage cheese is going on.
I still want to know how they know. I just want to know how did you see it? Was it on your chin? Was it was it with the hot sauce like Drake? What? How did you know? Did it come back out and it was that way? I want to know how did you know?
Oh my God! What if it got in their mouth and then they felt chunks? Oh my God! No, like they. What is
no, because you're not making it out the hotel room now. Now I got to kill you. Now I got to cut you.
That's an image. It's an image. Like it's kind of disgusting.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Hey Katie, all I keep seeing is your beard.
Oh. I didn't care about it today. I just let it do what it's due. Today,
it has a personality of its own. It's its own entity. This is
No, I'm talking about cream cheese in the beard.
Oh no.
Like I said, now I got to cut you.
No.
Kimmy already knows. She's smart. With how she's going to make sure that she's not publicly being
right, Jamie. Right.
But she's publicly humiliated every week when he's sitting in her face and play with her.
But she she making him. He probably mixing up her nice and easy in the bathroom.
Jamie's going in. Jamie says, couldn't get a honeymoon for how many years, but all of a sudden multi-trips.
Right. Thank you, Jamie. That's what I'm trying to say. And she got pancakes.
Yeah.
And that fake rose.
But he mixing up her dye for her hair. He in the bathroom putting her nice and easy together. Talking about what you want, a number 1 and 2 mix. Like, I'm telling you.
Making her look like prima donna in the confessional.
You can keep it.
That was not a good look at all. For Alabama, no.
That wig was ugly as hell. She looked like the lady from Baps. She looked like Baps in the damn wig.
Yes.
And use antibacterial. But she needs to
stop using the fragrance because the fragrance soaps don't really clean you. They smell good, but they really don't clean you as much as the antibacterial.
You know what soap will clean the crap out of you? Palmer's cocoa butter soap.
I can't play with none of those things that she got on that screen. You will not. I will not.
Get in the shower. Wash up with your regular soap. Get right back in the shower with that Palmer's cocoa butter soap, and it will pull dirt in your skin that you didn't even know was there.
Okay. But
get that Palmer's cocoa butter soap.
My regular skin is sensitive, so I know my skin and my
it's gentle. The Palmer's cocoa butter soap is very gentle. It's not harsh on your skin, but that thing has an agent that pulls dirt out of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'll take Dove. I'll keep using Dove.
I use Dove too. That's what I use. I use Dove, and I have got in the shower with the Dove, and then because I was like, and then right back in, and I use the Palmer's. pull. I mean, like you like what the hell? I just washed up. Are you crazy? That palm is soap.
Rumors have it Maurice is gay or bisexual. Not the gay or bisexual rumors.
Oh, please. Okay.
I haven't heard this. Have y'all heard that before? But it's coming across as the new thing that people want to say about somebody.
Yeah, and if he is
right.
That's what they're doing with the guy from Atlanta, Drew. Ralph. But that guy who started those rumors, he's really messy. Like,
yeah, that's horrible. I didn't even know he was the same guy.
But Drew won't fire him. That's what I'm saying. You totally disrespect my husband.
But you won't fire now.
No, she ain't fired her assistant, and Ralph ain't fired his assistant who came on to him.
Well, I guess you know what? Drew is probably secretly laughing because she probably thinking if the gay rumors are out there, other women won't want to be associated with him.
But why nobody wants their husband to have gay rumors out there? That's
right.
So I don't.
Drew and Ralph are the damn Marceau and Tasha of ROHA.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I want them to get rid of Drew.
And she did not hire Anthony to be her assistant. She hired Anthony to write them half-ass reads that she give us. That's what she hired him for.
Does Drew got a neck? Is she missing? Like, is she benzinoing?
I think she has a neck, but I think she wears.
I think that's part of her condition that she was talking about, though.
Oh, like her chin is bigger than her neck.
Yeah, I think that's.
I think she's gaining weight. Like,
I think I'd be going to hell enough.
But you always look like that, like very like Guy Smiley-ish. Oh my God, you just know I just was watching all types of puppets when I was a child. Like the Guy Smiley, she's just giving Guy Smiley.
Love 7829D says Kimmy husband gives me low key emotionally abusive and don't give a
exactly
right
because when they first got on the show, remember he wanted her to stop doing what she loved, being a nurse, to go and join the family company, and he kept pushing it.
Well, I'm glad
he has been doing that since the beginning of this show.
Well, I'm glad she didn't listen to him on that. But he just totally, it feels like she's not being heard in her marriage. Like she says things and she says what she wants and he does whatever he wants. He wants her to comply.
He tells her what she wants.
Yeah.
She say what she wants and he tells her what she wants.
Like when he left at the restaurant with what's the girl name? What's the other quarterback that he was married to?
Somebody said actually high key. High key emotionally abusive.
Exactly. Kiowa. The linebacker.
Yeah, because I would have got my doggy bag and I would have left. Told him, you gonna leave me here with your problem that you didn't even want to tell me about?
He left her there with his child at the house the whole time.
Please, I would have grabbed my doggy bag. They would have came to an empty seat. I'd have been like, yeah, okay, all right, babe, we'll be back. Okay, I'll see you later. And as soon as he had left out, I left out right behind him.
Now she paid for him to go to law school, though.
Yeah, S. McNeil, Kimmy says Kimmy is protective because she just got married and paid for Maurice to go to law school.
And she don't want to seem like an old fool.
She's invested. She's invested. And, I mean, she's
she's old, and that this is probably her. This is probably like her last chance. Like, oh my God, I've invested. I helped this man get through law school. We're built. We're family. I don't want to rock the boat.
Why she gotta be old?
Oh, I think she looks good for her age.
She does. Like I said, she's well moisturized, but she's just a mature woman. And it's not even that she looks old. It's not her looks or anything. She's very attractive, very beautiful. I think she just carries herself like she's very settled in her ways. Like she's a woman.
She's seasoned.
Yeah, she's seasoned and a woman, and he gives like still trying to play games, like, oh, I'm gonna try to manipulate you and lie. And you know how you just a woman, like, because if I'm in a relationship with someone probably even 4 years younger than me, I'm a little more mentally mature, so I know you're lying. I'm gonna just go along with it because I have nothing better to do. But I know you're lying.
50s is not old though. 50s aren't old.
No, not that she's old. She just gives.
No, somebody said she's in her 50s. I'm like, but 50s isn't
not
old.
And what is he? Because he's in his 30s or 40s.
Well, that's 20 years difference, and that really does make a difference.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But she
saying.
does mother him. You know, she made sure that he took his test. She let him go up to a hotel and study, and she took on every
Right, when I
responsibility
call her
in the
grandma,
house.
I'm not calling her grandma on her looks. I'm talking about her. She's just way mature, and she's like a woman.
But
Like, you
that's
know how you go,
period.
like somebody's
He
a
always
woman.
matured than a man. That's
She's
period.
like, but she's just really, really, and he still gives little boy, and she gives like, look, I've been there, done that. I'm settled, such and such, and I'm like, girl, well, why are you even dealing with this man?
Because this is Kimmy's first marriage, and she said it's not gonna fail. Y'all gotta stop it. It's not gonna fail.
Yeah,
Point
and
blank.
Girl, if he keep going to
period.
Atlanta with quarterbacks, he may bring you back some cottage cheese that you do not want and throw your pH balance off. So, girl, you
No,
better
it's
protect
okay to
that.
fight for your marriage.
His is smooth. His is slick like his skin.
You said his is soft like butter?
Yes.
Hey,
She
yeah.
can moisturize what he is. That's why her skin looked so good.
Maurice, I guess, is 40.
So they're only 12 years apart.
Yeah, whatever it is,
That's
like you can tell that she's older than him and that she's more mature than him. And she puts up and tolerates and like lets things go because I don't know if it's out of desperation. Like, you know, I finally got a husband and I don't want to, and it's a young one too. Woo! I don't
think it's desperation either. I think she just wants her marriage to work the
Yeah,
same way
that's
she's
fine.
know her
That's
marriage.
just like, at what cost, girl? Your coochie? You too
But I
old
don't
to
think
be
I don't think she's feeling worse than.
I'm about to say, but I don't think he out in the street as much as everybody else because he knows
it
Kimmy ain't
takes
gonna
one
play with
time,
him.
one mistake.
I understand that part, but I just think she's looking at it like he ain't gonna be doing all that he doing now. That I think that's how she's looking at it.
Girl, because she's a little bit too old to be in the clinic talking about.
Because I really don't think that he's in the streets
on the
as
floor.
much. I think he wants to fit in with his friends, so he'll go out.
Exactly. He seems like the tag along that just does what everybody else do because he want to be there.
But you know, Kimmy gonna give him a whipping if he come home and
right, because I would beat his ass.
She gonna beat him.
Yeah, his thing will be on the floor. You give me something one time, and it will be.
And she a nurse too?
Bob at your ass.
No, but she a nurse too. She'll be laid out. Not
she
know
can diagnose herself. This is.
No, he'll be laid out. You never know what happened. You don't play around.
It's a lot out here to be dibbling and dabbling. So
yes, and she can diagnose herself, or she can give herself a pap smear, and she would know what she got in 30 minutes. Don't play with her.
Hey, but I'm like, I don't even want you to give me. Don't give me nothing, and I don't want nothing.
Why his thing will be on the floor.
Getting something that you can't get rid of.
That knife
depends
is
on what kind of nurse she is, like what department she works in. I don't if she,
she work in ER.
Okay.
Yeah, so she know all that. Like I said, she can give herself a pap smear and get her results in 30 minutes.
Well, the ER is a hard job to have.
Yeah.
Yes, just imagine dealing with him. And
I've been smuggling home some of them medications just in case he act up, and I got to take him out.
Child, she been giving it to Tish.
Right, because when Tisha was getting on her case about her not being a sister, she said,
bitch, you know how many times I gave you medicine? What you mean I ain't been no sister? I done gave you and your man some shots.
Right. All these antibiotics I done filled out for you. I'm about to go to jail for writing fraudulent prescriptions.
Remember on How Did I Get Married when he had to get the shot? Kimmy like, I gave both of y'all shots.
That was funny. That was funny. She's like, I know you got it because I gave it to you.
So will y'all be inviting Wanda to the next outing if y'all ever?
Wanda can't go nowhere with me.
No.
Wanda can't even be in the same building with me. If I walk in the place, Wanda in there, I'ma leave because I might whip Wanda ass.
Why y'all spell it like that? Hotel. Y'all is going crazy in the chat. So is there any so do you think that Kimmy's going to actually get her together because they cut it off at the end where they started to have this altercation where
the verses and they put verses.
The verses. Do you think
it won't be the first time
will do what needs to be done, or do you feel like she's gonna back down and let Wanda be Wanda?
It won't be the first time because Kimmy was about to slide Wanda the last time when they was in that damn bar, and she got loud to Kimmy ass.
I think Wanda's going to try to clean it up. I think Wanda is going to be the one that try to clean it up.
Like she's trying to clean up Marceau's image now. She talking about something she don't think he cheating because she need her food truck like that.
Right. He still gave it to her. That's the funniest part. Filming still has not given you any money.
Well,
He's gonna make her go all season long until the reunion when she gonna keep saying, I don't think he cheating. I don't think he cheating. And then after the reunion tape, he might give her something on it, but I don't think he gonna give her all up.
But
And why you got why you got a boyfriend and a husband and you asking your damn son-in-law for money? Girl, that cooch ain't hitting on nothing.
Oh, you
at
dating
all.
them, girl, you date some guys that can't buy no shoes out the box.
Exactly.
Right, that's how she know about it. Because she couldn't buy shoes out the box.
Yeah,
It
why
takes
you
one
dating
to
him for money? That's I found that odd. You do. She did say that she have a boyfriend and a husband.
Yes, and they broke.
And
like
none of them
I
got
said,
shoes that came in a box.
I know my potential. I know what I'm working with, sweetie. Why you ain't got no money? Like I said, I would deal with a man for 5 years. He ain't smell it, saw it, felt it, none of that. And I got all my bills paid. You got me all the way up until he passed. I had that bag. Believe that. But think Joanne ain't as a fool.
See, this is why I like an older gentleman.
Exactly. Nurse them back to health and make them pay you for it.
Yes.
Whole soul's money. Oh Lord.
Not whole soul. Oh God.
Y'all are horrible.
Whole Reese, whole soul,
Who
and
said
whole
whole soul?
soul.
Now that was funny. Who said whole soul?
S. McNeil said Wanda still need whole soul's money.
Not whole soul. That's gonna be his new name.
Whole soul. It's whole Reese and it's hotel. All three of them. And whole only you can prevent forest fires trying to get up in there too. Tiffany gonna whoop his ass though. He can go to Atlanta and try to play big if he want to.
He ain't gonna even bring his training, his training 32. His 32 double
only
D.
you can prevent forest fires. Yes, Smokey.
Big Bubba.
That's
no,
Smokey
he's not going to even bring his 42 double Ds down to the thing and try to play his
whoop his ass if he try to do anything. Tiffany look like she abuses them.
Yeah, she called him
he pinches his nipples.
She called him a B the last couple of the few episodes. She called him a B on the TV.
She twists his nipples.
That's why he don't want no baby with her. He's too scared. Yep, hotel, whole soul, and whole Reese.
Do he have kids?
Triple H.
He has a son.
Both of them got teenage sons.
Yeah, because remember they were going to the soccer game or something.
Yeah.
But if I had older kids, I probably wouldn't want to have another child because my kids are almost getting to the age.
No, like Tiffany, like stop, girl, like just stop.
34. I don't want no more. If I wouldn't have had my child, please let me. My baby is 15. I wish the fuck I would. My tubes are tied, dyed, and laid to the side. Ain't nothing.
They barely have baby formula.
Going on up
baby formula. They got to import it from outside the country.
He gonna breastfeed. What are you talking about?
Right.
What they don't need no.
You gonna twist them nipples and milk them.
On the news, they complain. I guess it's a crisis that there's a baby.
That's because, like they said, Kiki Wyatt and goddamn and Nick Cannon got all the damn food formula.
When Kiki look like she breastfeed on purpose, so people won't talk about it.
Kiki look like she breastfeed. She look like she breastfeed. Now they might.
No, she don't. She don't even look like she breastfeed. She like she just ready for the next one. Like if she have one more baby, like
their babies are falling out by now. I'm sorry, your pussy did not go all the way back to its regular size each time. I'm sorry, you're not gonna ever make me believe that.
Yeah, that's crazy. But she has did they ever diagnose her with that thing? What it's called, like the baby syndrome? She has like you ever watch the show Woman of Brewster Place?
Mm-hmm.
It was the lady that was on it that just keep having more and more babies because she liked them when they were new, like the baby stage.
But she look like she like her kids when they
get about 2,
because they can help with the baby
that have another one because they're old now. Like they're older. It's not that you don't care about them, but you want that feeling again. The feel.
No, it's because the other ones can help with that new one. You got a whole damn nanny
She supposed to say FREE. Yeah, I'm kid free. I ain't watching them kids because they ain't come out of me.
And she like, yes, the fuck you is, because I'm still paying your rent and I'm still buying your food. You gonna watch this damn baby. I'm about to go make another one. Watch the baby. Give me about 30 minutes and I'm gonna
go get another one and another man. She find a man and a baby. I'm like,
but the last message that was up there, he can't even find his 2-stroke.
I think he can't see it. Like if you can't see it in the shower looking down, it's a problem.
Who you talking about? Big drawers?
We talking about baby.
Yes. Only you.
He gonna see it when he do his one twist. He gonna twist and look. He gonna.
Is that how you do it? So that's the move. We got to twist and look.
Twist and look there. You gonna twist.
Yeah. Kimmy asked Tiffany, you got it? Is it in your hand yet? I can only do one more.
And Tiffany don't even have it in, but she be like, yes, in.
Girl, that's his stomach. That is not the penis. That is the second row, not the first.
Y'all saying that y'all not ready to have no more kids. I feel like right now, the way the world is, you gotta,
Girl, these pandemic babies. I saw a baby. That baby looked like he was 1 year old trying to get out the house. The baby climbed up on the door, was trying to unlock the door. I said, I ain't got no time. These babies about to come out talking. I don't want none.
And they trying to force you. You know what? The baby formula shortage, that's just a deflection from what's really going on. And especially along with the like they're trying to ban the abortions and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Because they're trying to like people are not waking up to see what's going on.
They're trying to repopulate from the COVID.
They're repopulating. And then plus a lot of clear people are the ones that's getting abortions statistically. So in order for them to have their Aryan race, it seems like they don't want the clear women to continue killing their babies because
it's more of us than it was of them.
If it was more black women getting abortions, do you think they would care about the abortion?
Hell no.
Care about the abortions.
But did y'all see that the babies are literally lactating at birth? The babies are producing breast milk. Like, I don't have time for none of these things that's going on with reproductive systems now. I'm glad that lady took mine and just tied it in the knot. Then she clipped it, and then she burnt that thing. So this thing is tied, dyed, and laid to the side. I told that lady, you can donate it to the Smithsonian. As long as I can't have any more, I don't give a goddamn what you do with it.
Right.
I told her just that. The lady said, Miss Jenkins, you did not sign the papers. I don't give a fuck about no paper. You better do some extra shit to this thing. She was like, okay, we can do it. She's ready. You damn right.
So I'm ready for that.
In closing, what do y'all feel like was the most important part of this episode? The fight between Destiny and Stormy, or Wanda coming in at the end, or Eyes and Wet Dog sitting down? What was y'all see that really stuck out to y'all?
Destiny and Stormy for me. Because it shows Destiny's true nature. She would never accept responsibility for her action because you was being condescending when you called her sweetie. And she didn't say it in a tone of get smart. Like, just said, don't call me sweetie. That's not my name. My name is Stormy. And you wasn't even woman enough to take in what she said. Like, okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I wasn't trying to be condescending or anything. That's just a word that I use. It wasn't nothing like that.
Because she felt that would have made her look weak.
Right.
She would have been sunned in that moment if she would have said, okay, I'm sorry, but I get what you're saying too, but I think it's all about what you say. She shouldn't have said it from the beginning.
No, she shouldn't have, because it's condescending. It's not used in a good term. And like she said, well, she's from Detroit, and I live in Detroit, and the big migration where Southern blacks came to Detroit in the 50s and the 60s, working auto plants. They are still here, and I'm one of them because we came from Birmingham, Alabama. And sweetie was never an endearing term when somebody called you sweetie.
Yeah, and that's a term to put you back in your place.
Exactly, to put you back in your place.
Like you said, I agree with you, Ms. Bernice. That could have changed the whole tone of that conversation by just saying, you know what, I apologize, Stormy. I didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean it like that. I apologize. And they could have continued the conversation because it looked like that Stormy would have accepted that and continued the conversation.
And that's my thing, for her to say that Stormy wasn't that didn't have the emotional intelligence enough to sit there and talk to her. No, you didn't have the emotional intelligence to sit there and be a grown woman and say what Miss Bernice just said you should have said. Now that was because you were looking at social media and what everybody was going to say. Like, oh my God, she let her know. That's not what it's about. Because if you're a woman, you can take criticism and you can be corrected and you can straighten it and still sit there and talk to that woman.
Exactly.
Yeah, and still have your dignity intact.
Right, because
Stormy said, you know what? If I came across that way, that's not how I meant to come across.
Right.
I may say something out of line. Y'all know I get out of line sometimes. So we
have nothing to say. And she say, "Look, don't call me sweetie."
Right.
Well, look, my bad. I apologize.
That's my bad. I apologize.
You gotta say sorry.
I'm sorry.
All you gotta do is say my bad.
Right. Because Stormy said, I don't have no problem with you. He said we was even, because before you even came to me to help with your business. So I don't understand what this problem is. That I don't have no beef with you. And you get up and you walk away like you was offended, like you were Ken, like, how dare you have the audacity to tell me that I can't say anything to you and you just got to take it. I'm leaving.
Yeah,
really?
You didn't have enough emotional intelligence to sit down and have a conversation.
Yeah, she'll cut off her nose despite her face. You could tell with Destiny, she'll cut off her nose despite her face.
Yeah.
Like, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Like, don't. Like,
Figure, what scene stuck out to you as the most, interesting scene?
The most interesting scene that stuck out to me is the Maurice, the Kimmy and Martel scene, because, like I keep saying, they love to blame everything on Mel, but that's starting in the middle. It's not starting at the beginning. The beginning is the 20 women. And you got a BMW and they sitting there trying to go in at Martel at that dinner, and then Martel says you got about 20 women. After that, that's where it started. But because Martel know where all the bodies are buried and where all the bones lie, they keep letting him get off with things, and they sit there and go in at Mel instead of giving the person that really deserves all of this venom the venom. And I don't like it. And come on now, let's be real. Martel is the reason all this got started, but y'all sit there and kiss his ass because y'all are scared. And the thing I hate about the Stormy and Destiny part is, again, I'm not no fucking mellometer. I don't even know what one is. And my thing is, whenever there's a scene between Stormy and Destiny, everybody wants to say, look at her going after Destiny for Mel. She's Mel's new attack dog. She's Mel's new bodyguard. No, Mel and Destiny has a problem with each other. And Stormy and Destiny now has a problem with each other. That lady at that table only asked that lady to explain, because this person has already told me what it was. Now I'm asking you to get an understanding from you.
Right.
That was not her being an attack dog. That was her trying to get an understanding. And now that they have a beef, everybody wants it to be because she's Mel's attack dog. No, this bitch just called me. She mocked me, and now she's calling me sweetie, knowing that she don't like me. We're not friends. You don't call somebody that you're not friends with sweetie. That is the problem. And she's mad because now Destiny is mad because they're friends, because you done cut all my damn money off, and now you ain't even trying to give me $15,000 damn dollars. That's what Destiny's whole problem is. So stop putting that off on Mel. Mel ain't got nothing to do with what's going on between them two. Just like Destiny ain't got nothing to go on with Mel and Tisha. Y'all stop conflating the damn issues and make it is what it is. That's not what it is. It's 3-4 different situations going on at one goddamn time, and give Martel the heat that he deserves. That's my final thought.
And if Destiny was smart, she would get the best out of these friendships as she could. I mean, get the most out of it.
Right.
And Tiffany is also trying to.
Stormy are in the same, basically the same industry. You're in the beauty industry.
Exactly.
Y'all could have came together, and
Tiffany is trying to.
She can really help you out. You need it, big eyes.
Yeah.
Child. And Tiffany is trying to just in case Mel don't come back next season. She's trying to align herself with the other girls just in case she needs somebody to film with next season.
Two-Face get Tiffany.
I really don't think she's gonna be back next season.
I don't want her.
I hope they don't.
I'm gonna write Carlos.
But I hope that Mel don't sit there and throw her in the trash yet, because you know that's what they're waiting for. Oh my God, she met with Destiny and she was talking to Tisha. Now Mel doesn't want to be friends with her anymore. Now Mel's going to bring somebody else on the show. I don't want her to do that.
She basically said Mel is a worker, like she was doing that out of working. And honestly, from the conversation that her and Tiffany had, she seemed like she was just trying to be a good friend. Like, this is something that I like to do.
Right.
And I'll help you out with it. I'm interested, girl. Let me help you.
I think she was trying to downplay it for Destiny and try.
But that's wrong. You don't do that.
And that's trying to make sure she has friends if she come back next season and Mel don't.
Yeah, that's wrong. We're not gonna play those games. If you're my friend, be my friend all the time.
Right.
You can be the other person's friend as well, but you don't got to put me down to big the other person up
I don't
when I'm
think
not
she was
around.
But when Mel
necessarily-
says that, she's wrong, and she doesn't want to, and she throws people away when she tells you things like that. They want to say that she's throwing her away. No, I don't have time for this in my life. I'm not going to deal with this. So why should I keep you as a friend? Because people going to think that I'm throwing you away. Fuck you and them.
Right, because if I was Mel, when I'm watching back the show, it would definitely be a scissor situation. Snip, snip. I ain't messing with you. I don't mess with you.
I think it's the way she worded it. It was wrong. I think she was trying to downplay it for Destiny and make it seem as.
But you don't do that when you are friends with someone. That's
Exactly.
period. You don't do
That's
that.
like she shouldn't have did that when she was sitting on Martel. She should have been like, look, what we not going to do is talk about my friend because my friend is not here.
Right. You don't do that.
With
That
that
was totally wrong. If you downplay her and try to minimize her, oh well, I guess it's work for her. Well, bitch, are you paying her?
Right.
Because
she need to ask Mel to give her some new necklaces because those gaudy ass jewelry that she wears is horrendous, and she needs to throw them in the damn trash. Some goddamn.
She looked the best. She looked is when she had that big hat on, covering most of what she had.
Yeah, she looked like she was in 2010, but that necklace was back in was back when Wanda Brothel was in style.
Right.
No, Destiny is a prime example of you can't take everyone on your journey in life.
Right.
They're either going to learn. Now, if you got to hustle, I give Melody her props. She's a hustler. Now, if you don't learn how to hustle from Melody, something's wrong with you. And Destiny's looking for a handout. She's not looking for somebody to teach her on how to be a better hustler. And when I see that you are stagnated, I'm trying to teach you to elevate yourself because I'm elevating myself, and I'm on 15, and you still back on 8.
You on 10?
It's time for me to let you go, and that's what Melody did, and that's perfectly normal. Everybody is not meant to be on your journey. I'm going to take you so far, and then you got to go the rest of the way yourself. That's on you, boo. That's not on me.
Yeah,
y'all listen to that song?
Possibility.
Y'all listen to that song yet?
What song?
What song? Because all I'm listening to is Legs Hips Body. That's
I'm
all
on 10.
Girl, is that Destiny song?
Yes, child.
No.
Tisha took a picture of it. Go to Tisha or Marceau IG. Go to Marceau IG page. She has a picture of Tisha. He has a picture of Tisha on his page, and Destiny's song is playing in the background.
I saw it.
She's gonna get drugged when the actual footage airs of her in the studio because she sounded horrible.
Yeah, it's a boo for me.
When that footage airs, she's gonna get drugged, and y'all come to Shady Room for that because it's going down.
Girl, that song is so heavily auto-tuned. She don't even know how she sang.
I bet she thought she was killing it.
We saw her in that scene, thought she was killing it, and she sounded like she was strangling two damn dogs.
All I'm listening to is Legs, Hips, Body. So I'm
right,
not
because that's
all sings that.
All we giving is legs and hips and body, yaddy, yaddy.
Who the fuck sings that?
Candy.
Oh, okay. I'm
you haven't been on your page lately, because that's
no. I saw it on your page, but I just had to. I needed the thing.
But we about
it
to
wasn't
close.
Candy voice, I guess. I don't know. I just couldn't place it.
We about to close. I want to thank both of y'all for coming on live with us.
You.
No problem.
I really enjoyed our conversation, and I want y'all to come back and see us again.
When y'all gonna be back on live?
Always. Remember, it's Hotel, it's Maurice, and it's Hoso. Hotel, Maurice, and Hoso.
And Hoso.
Yeah.
Triple A.
We'll be back on the live Wednesday, 8:30ish.
Okay.
Love y'all.
Okay.
Bye bye.
I love you.
Okay.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
I want to thank everyone that was in the chat that stuck around with us.
I want to thank everybody because we had a few people in here. Also, we're going to be back on Friday. We're doing the Basketball Wives panel with Nola Reeds.
Yes.
So we're going to do it on our page this week. So also stay tuned this Friday, 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central for the Basketball Wives review. So I want to say special hey to Jamie, Eunice, Love 7829. Because I was saying Jime. I don't know why, but S. McNeil. Pacino, I think I'm saying it right. Pacino Rules. Yvette. Princess and Cece was in here.
Yes,
Viber thing. And everybody who joined in the comments. I really appreciate y'all. Mace, I thank you for another good show.
Yes, and if you're watching the replay, please hit the like button. And if you like it, subscribe.
Yes, please hit that like button. We forget to say it during the show, but please hit the like button and the subscribe button for all this content that we're giving y'all. So let us know how you feel about the content in the comments on the replay. Let us know how you feel about it. So we'll be back again on Wednesday for another Let's Get Into It. I hope to see y'all again, and y'all have a good rest of y'all night.
Yes. Good night, people.
Bye, y'all.